alongside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. Coming out with it, it's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Turning it on. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
That boy fast. Goodness gracious. When he pulls the ball down, he can go chew up yards so quick, just like a running back. Man, the speed is evident on that QB.
And you know, everybody likes to call him dual threat. I'd say just plain old threat. He is a problem.
Yeah, and you're putting, at a younger age, you're putting your quarterback now, the best athlete on the field at the quarterback spot, so he can go make plays, and he's used to playing quarterback and throwing the ball and been doing it his whole life.
Give to the running back. Creates a little room. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
So the FIU Panthers offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Slings it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. FIU will line up the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tatum. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. back to pass. Unloads to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Norman. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Dyer. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Gets it out quickly. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Panthers look to keep this drive humming. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Goff. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to get him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Scanning the field, it's Dyer. Floats it out in space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers! Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And the extra point makes it 7-3.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. The running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
As an offense, you've got to know at this part of the field, deep in your own end, you have got to do a better job in pass pro if you're going to call a pass play at this juncture in the game. Not good enough.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Motion from the wideout. caught in the backfield. It's Stone. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short. He'll keep it himself. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Running back searching for a hole. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But, Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowning a national champion.
No doubt about it. And listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year. Obviously, that's why they've got that number beside their name now. But when you're the #1 team, all that means is the games get bigger and bigger as you go. So still lots of meat on the bone for this team.
The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air, it's Dyer. Quick strike complete. At the 20, he's got space. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. On first and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Barrels ahead. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Calls his own number. Riding for the goal line, and the ball's out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the Aggies backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Florida International offense is back on the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead, put a drive together here and build on that lead.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grabbed in the middle. It's Carry-On. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Snags it over the middle.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. A run for the quarterback. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. No problem for the offense there. They just took care of business.
And you practice these situations nowadays, you know you're going to go for it fourth most of the time. 4th and 1, you feel very confident. You're ready to rock and roll, and they get the first down.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
And that's exactly why this linebacker has to stay on the field every single down, because he's so good in space. He's good against jet sweeps. He's good against bubble screens, and he can race outside and get receivers down on the ground quickly.
And wings it incomplete. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Panthers have it with a 1st and goal. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Panthers. Great job by the back on the option.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Going right to work up top. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You can clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you?
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the 3rd quarter started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Dyer. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Stone. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Carrion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Just keeps slinging it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Stone. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Got a little space. There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Solid run on the last play. Gives this offense another 1st down. Finds his tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. from the gun. They'll give it on the inside. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, FIU! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. They want to see if they can score the deuce. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Armstrong. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Steps away to find some room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense...
He's going to throw deep right side. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
He'll do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Under fire. Looking for room at the 40. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give to the tailback. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
Breaks into the open. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. After the run, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Stone. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Fast completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Looking to get it in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a third down play. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Complete to the left. Wide open spaces. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Aggies.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Carter. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to turning it on. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
They boot it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen...
He's got it. 1st down and more. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Might be calling a hot route. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Pulls and fired complete. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Here we go. And the Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Using the quick game. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Man, quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he's They
had to have it, and they got it. A touchdown late in this game.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Rides to back and leaves it. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity, the next moment, because today, oof, it was not a good day.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Just complete and utter dominance.